Hi,
Hi, Michelle.
Diana.
Hi. We're both saying hi at the same time. We're excited for
We are.
what episode is this?
We're on episode number 7. I think it's going to be lucky number 7. I think it's going to go
Oh,
into the thousands, we hope.
there you go. That's
You
right.
never
Lucky
know.
number
You
seven.
never know.
That's right. We never know. Okay. Um, should we switch to our overhead while we talk about what our challenge is for today?
Oh, all right. Yes, let's do that and change our scene.
Okay.
So,
Today. So
so
today,
today,
yep, you go ahead.
um, I'm using watercolors, Neocolor 2s, and bleed proof white. What are you using?
So I'm using Neocolor 2s, watercolor markers, and a Sailor Fude pen.
Wow. Okay. So we basically said that we were just going to stick with 3, didn't we? Which we've done. So that's
Yes,
good.
we played by
Okay.
our own rules this time.
We have. So I guess we're going to need some reference pictures, but
Yes.
we're going to do 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and then 15 minutes for the last one.
Yes, we'll do 10, 10, and 15, and we are doing florals today.
Super.
Hmm.
Can't wait.
Okay, let me get to our first one. All right, and we're off to the
Oh,
races.
pretty, pretty.
These are taken in the Carlsbad floral field here in Carlsbad, California. In the springtime, the Armstrong Nursery floral fields open up to the public, and you can walk rows and rows of flowers. My daughter took this a few
Oh,
years ago.
were they fragrant?
I don't know. She didn't say. She just sent me pictures, and she's like, "You have to go, Mom," but I didn't go. But now that I live here in Carlsbad in the same city, I would pass
You
by them
should.
every day. I should. I guess I just didn't want to pay for the ticket. What I did do is I went to the street up right above the floral fields and you could look down. So the only thing I was missing was walking amongst them, but the visual was outstanding. I had a really good visual from the
Yeah,
street above.
that would have been just as nice.
Oh yeah.
I mean, these are really peachy yellows, pinks, aren't they?
Yeah. And there's even little
Mm.
buds in the back and all stages of growth here.
Let me see. I
Let's
think
see.
so. I've done a nice watercolor background, but
Oh, look at
I
you. You did.
I
Are you
don't
gonna?
think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna wait for it to dry. I'm gonna
Oh,
see what happens if I go straight in with some Neo colors.
okay,
Who
folks.
knows?
You saw it here first because we know Michelle is a dryer. She dries
I do
between
normally dry.
layers.
Yeah, but I think what I'm going to do. Oh, okay. I
What are you
thought it might give
scraping?
some effect.
Oh, you're using the Neocolor to scrape in.
Well, it is putting some neo color down, but it's
Yeah.
also doing some kind of, yeah, like mark making, I suppose.
Mm.
Just want to get the idea of lots of stalks. Of course, I could
Well,
be going completely wrong here, but we'll see.
I don't think so. It's looking right to me. What do we do? What do we do?
Okay.
Hmm.
Now, will this go over the top still?
What?
Hmm.
Just more Neocolor?
Yeah, but
Hmm.
that's not actually. I was trying to get that peak kind of yellowy color, but maybe if I use if I use a darker color, it's kind of working.
Oh, yeah, it is. Are you having to push down a little harder or it's kind of mushing into the wet paper?
I am pushing down quite hard. And it's probably looking quite ugly at the moment, but
It's okay. It's the phase. Okay, that is too much of that pink. Let's see. Mhm.
it's a shame I can't get the lighter colour to. Oh, hold on.
Show up.
I have a thought.
Oh, do
Right.
share. Do share your
Mm.
thought.
So I'm going to take this is called orangish yellow,
Okay.
and I'm just going to scrape some onto my
Oh,
palette here.
oh, oh. Mm-hmm.
Mm. And then I'm going to take, oh, guess what? What I'm going
Yes.
to take?
Bleed proof. I wasn't looking up. Bleed proof
Come on,
white.
you know. I'm going
Yeah.
to take bleed proof white, and I'm going to see what happens if I mix the Neocolor with bleed proof white. Can I then get, might need a
Oh,
bit
I
more of
see.
bleed proof white.
Um, I've made a big mistake and grabbed my Neocolor ones, wondering why they wouldn't smush with my water brush. So I have to grab my Neocolor ones. How did I do that?
Well, it's still three.
Yeah. Okay, totally good. It's fine. Yay. I was wondering, I was like, why are these not mushing? Okay. Is it working? It looks like it's working.
Yeah, it's obviously it's not quite as, what's the word I'm looking for? Opaque, because
Mm.
it's got the Neocolor mixed in with it. But of course, I could have just mixed paint in with it, couldn't I? But I wanted to see what it would do.
Okay, that's fine. It threw me off having the wrong material, but that's okay. Okay, we have to stop that because
How are we doing time-wise?
3 minutes.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, now I do have to get the dryer out.
Oh, okay.
Right. And I'm hoping that now
Mhm.
I can get the Neocolor on top of the
Good.
Neocolor and bleed proof white.
Let's see.
Wow.
Is it working? I think so.
Hmm.
You made a new discovery.
Indeed.
with your materials. Okay, that's did not go as planned. That is all right.
It's definitely looking pastely, this painting. Hmm. Don't know that I like it, but
Well, now you know how you can use the leak-proof white mixed with the
uh,
Neocolor that you
Neocolor
put
that you
on the
put on the
palette.
palette.
yeah, that was quite surprising, really.
Boy.
It's definition to my flowers a bit.
Eight, seven, six, five.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Okay. All right. That is okay.
All right. Do we want to
Uh,
bring these up before we move on to the next one, or are we doing them all at the end?
oh, we can bring it up now. I went back to it just to pause. Okay.
All right. Let me
This is a little
do my
funny.
peel.
Okay, you do that.
Right. You do yours first.
Okay, well, it's kind of a mess because I was using the wrong material. So that's it. I was trying to go back in with the pen and get some definition, but that's
Yeah, that's
okay.
why I ended up having to go in and get a bit of definition, as you can see.
Oh, yes, I see it with the
But
Neocolor. Well
yeah,
done.
but there we
I,
are. No,
yeah,
I think we did all right. I mean, it's quite a difficult picture. So
it
right,
was. Okay, are we ready for the next one?
well, I'm just going to tape mine down.
Okay, let me take me as well, and then I'll start it. I think.
Rest of it. All right.
Okay, one more little.
Ready whenever you are.
Okay, I think I'm going to actually divide this in half. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay, this is a picture of yours.
Oh, lovely. Right. I can't
Okay.
remember where this is, I'm afraid. It's a very old photograph. I just know
Ah,
it was just one of the National Trust properties. They're like stately homes, and it was
mm.
in one of those gardens, basically. So
And is a national trust, I've heard that word from different UK artists. It's like a park or a landmark or
um it's a charity in actual fact.
oh.
And they take over stately homes where the owners just can't afford the upkeep anymore because they're usually massive. um,
Ah.
and sometimes they've ended up a little bit run down.
Mm-hmm.
So they will do repairs and things on them.
Hmm.
Um,
So is this a home that you could tour inside or just the grounds outside?
most of them you can go into the stately home,
Mm.
but you can't always go into every single room because they're
Uh,
usually doing some repairs and various things. Um, but what I think what's fun is that most of them have got these really old, big kitchens. Um,
oh.
yeah, they're absolutely massive because they would have had loads of cooks and maids and
Hmm.
and you can see the little bells, and they
Yeah,
would maids would know which room to go to, and
from the
they would have
bell.
like the drawing room and the reading room and the blue room and the they call them all sorts of things. But my favorite place in any of those stately homes is the libraries. I just love the
Oh,
libraries. They are just, yeah, just gorgeous.
that would be nice to see.
Yeah, I would love
Mm.
to have a separate library in my house. It's not possible, but I
Now,
would
to
really like that.
be honest, Michelle, would it stay a library or would it eventually become a studio slash library?
Um, well, I would have to have a separate studio.
Oh, yes, of course.
Of
What am I
course.
thinking?
Come on.
Come on. If we're going to have a library, of
I
course we
mean,
have a separate studio, and the studio is in the garden nonetheless.
yeah, I would have to have my art studio as well
Yes.
as the library. Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm missing my pen. Tried
Your
hard not
carbon.
to use. Yeah, my carbon platinum pen. I'm kind of missing that very much today, I think.
Oh, I see.
Mm. What are we going to do here? Let's see. Let's take, actually, let's see if we can mush that a bit. Where the Neocolor is, just so we get some different effects going on. That green's a tad bright.
Me too.
Right. And then we need our flowers. Right. Drying time.
Okie doke. This white is not strong enough. Strong color.
There we go. It wasn't too wet. It didn't take too long.
Good. Mm. What to do? What to do?
Oh, what have you been using?
Same, just the Neocolor twos and the watercolor markers, but I put pretty much a layer of Neocolor 2s first, and then I went over it with the watercolor markers to use, and then blended it with the brush. And so it's funny, the watercolor markers over the Neocolor 2s, because they're mixing with the Neocolor 2s underneath, have this different little creamy consistency. It kind of desaturates the color a little bit. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we're just experimenting, aren't we? And
Mm-hmm.
you never know what's going to layer on top of something else until you give it a go, do you?
No. They always say, like, get to know your materials, practice with your materials. And I always thought, oh, I'm just going to go in there and use them. But no, I think it is valuable advice. Play with your materials.
Mm.
Still got about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Mm. Oh, that looks pretty. The bleed proof white really pops off of that.
Mm. I think that's why I like bleed proof white so much, because it does seem to give that pop of color.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Let's get rid of that.
Forty seconds.
Right.
Cute. I'll just call mine faint impressionistic.
Good call.
I want to
There
show.
we go. Should we hold them up? There.
Yes. Nice.
I like.
Very
No,
good.
you see, you're able to use the pen to help divine things, which I can't today because I
Mm-mm.
didn't pick a pen, but never mind.
Yes,
But
but you're
actually,
bleed proof white.
but my bleed proof white pops, and I quite like that one
I like
better
that
than
too.
the other one.
Okay.
Okay, let's get myself lined up for
Okay.
our third one
You tell
then.
me when you're ready. What kind of tape are you using, Michelle?
Hmm.
Just washi tape
Um,
or
no, this isn't washi tape.
oh,
I
like
don't.
tape from the
It's
hardware
one that I
store?
found. It just says Zing Bang Shoe inside of it.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Can I do it the right way? There you go.
We can see it. Yes. Thank you.
So I have no idea. but it was just one that I happened to come across, and I obviously picked it up somewhere. There we go. I'm ready.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. This one is a little longer.
Oh,
These are your
right.
picture as well.
Yes,
Mm.
this was Hoveton Gardens. Another, you can't go into the house here. It is just gardens.
Mm.
Um, Lots and lots of gardens, and then they've got uh it's like a little river that runs through. So
Oh.
um really pretty. And close to where I took this picture, there was like a little bridge, and the water goes under the bridge.
Oh.
Oh no, it's so sweet. Right. Let's see if we can get this greeny bit in first.
Is the weather behaving where you are?
It's been very nice today. I've been golf widowed today. My
Sorry for
husband
your
and
loss.
I know. My husband and my son have been playing golf today. So,
Have you ever tried to play golf?
well, funnily enough, where they play golf, once a year they have a golf, what do they call it? Golfer, non-golfer day.
Oh, golf and
So,
non-golfer.
yeah, so the golfer can take someone who doesn't play golf with them,
Mhm.
and the person that doesn't play golf has to once the ball is on the green,
Mhm.
they have to do the putting to get it into the hole. It's probably not called a hole, but you know,
No, it
I
is.
don't play
Yeah.
golf. Is it
Okay,
called a
I
hole?
get you.
So
Yes,
just, when you get to that really, really velvety green bit, which is,
that's when
yeah,
the non-golfer can come in.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I understand.
yeah. So you do all of the putting. So I go with my hubby, and my son's girlfriend does,
Hmm.
the putting for my son.
And how did you do last time you went?
Not too badly.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good. Now, do you
Because
go once a year? You say it's once a year. Do you go once a
it's
year, or
just
have you?
once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you're a good sport. You go.
I do. I go and support. Yes.
Do you get to ride around on the golf cart, or do you walk it?
Oh no, you have to walk.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, you have to walk.
dreadful.
Don't know what color I'm trying to make here. Right. I want something for that stream, but it's not,
Oh, I see.
it's
Yeah.
kind of murky and muddy, isn't it?
Well, then lay it down, then lift it up so it will look a little bit like water.
We'll see. We'll see how we go.
Okay.
This kind of thing going on in the mud, haven't we? Actually, that's really dark up the top there. Let's go even
Hmm.
darker up the top here. This could be a big mistake.
Hmm.
Right. Okay, let's dry the underpainting, as I call it.
Go.
I think that'll be enough.
Oh.
Okay. Not much liking the greens that I've got in my Neocolor toons. No, let's go with this one. Actually, let's do the flowers.
Mhm.
It's funny how they're kind of like in little rings, aren't they, these
Yeah,
flowers?
they're like little ring, like almost like you're putting on bracelets.
Yeah. Right, we need some kind of texture.
Mm.
What can
Mhm.
we use? Mm,
Oh, yeah.
we need to get another one in here.
Okay. Needs to be darker. Mm. The other thing, when I put the watercolor markers over the Neocolors and I use the brush, the watercolor very slippery, like
Mhm.
slip slidey, like it really spreads, which could be good
Yeah,
if you need it to spread, but
tricky.
they are tricky. All right.
Hmm. Well, I really haven't got the right shape here going on, but hmm.
Mm,
Tricky little one, isn't it?
it is. I thought, oh, this will be not that bad, but just pink dots all over the page. How hard can it be? Yeah, we have a minute 40.
So I found most of these quite tricky today. I don't know about you.
I think so, but I don't know if it was so tricky because of the subject or materials or combination of both.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't normally do a huge amount of florals, leaves, but not particularly
Florals.
florals. Yeah, right. Mm. Okay.
Did you do
Not like
splat?
not
Did you do
liking this one. I just
Jesus
splat.
splats?
Yeah, yeah. In desperation.
Just just cover it up with some splats. Okay, well, let me take the tape off and then we can bring these up.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness. There we go.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, I love yours. Really like yours.
I appreciate that. It's a little funny.
Yay.
Yours is
No,
you really got
they're
that dark
really pretty.
in the back. You got that
Yeah,
you
I was trying to
captured
get
it.
some kind of, I think I might have used salt to get that effect of the, I don't really know what you'd call it. Is it like pondweed or something?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, that stuff
Mm.
that grows. Yeah. Oh, you did use salt.
No, I would have,
Oh,
well, I think
you
I
would have
would have
liked to use
wanted.
salt. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have liked to have used salt, I think, to get that. So
We can include that in a challenge,
we could,
upcoming
couldn't
challenge.
we?
We can do a salt.
There we
Okay,
go.
let me move back to where we were. And yeah, I think yours are lovely. It's just tricky,
I
right?
I
Getting
quite
the
like I quite like this one
yeah.
of mine. I'm not so keen on the others.
Mm-hmm.
I really love both of your end ones.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you. But it
not that the other one's
oh no,
bad,
it's
but
totally fine. It was the materials were wrong. I was using Neocolor wand. And you know what I thought, and I've said this to you before, is when we're using materials that we're not used to using, like we really need a warm up because we don't know how they're
mm,
going to react. So,
yeah,
but I think I already said
yeah.
that, yeah. So
But all
fun,
good fun,
fun,
all
all
good
good
fun.
fun.
So,
Yes.
thank you so much. And yeah, we'll have to, maybe we will use some salt next time
Yeah, maybe we'll use salt.
and tweak that a little bit so it's not just salt, but yeah,
Yeah. All
our next
right.
challenge. All right.
Okay. Well, we'll see what
Well,
we're going to have next time. I guess everyone will just have to stay tuned.
tuned and wait and see.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right.
Okay. It was
You
great
take
working
care,
with you.
Diana.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye, Michelle.
Bye.